Okay, good morning. The 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, no wearing of any head garments unless it's for religious purposes only, no chewing of any gum or reading of any material, and you must be properly dressed when the judge asks you to turn on your cameras. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, and good morning to all of you as well. Again, I am Tenisha Yancey. I will be presiding over your matters today. Please give us a little bit of time because there's quite a few cases that we have this morning. Madam Clerk.
Are the parties ready to proceed with Marcus Benson?
Yes, we're here. Good morning, Your Honor, to you and your staff.
Good morning.
Your Honor, if I may, before you begin, please pardon my appearance. I'm here at the airport. We missed our flight, and I don't have the proper attire, so I'm just face up. But I just wanted to apologize in advance, Your Honor.
I appreciate the explanation, and for you at least to make the attempt of turning your camera on, because I do require it. But I do want. I had a few delays last week on a flight, so go right ahead.
I'm here for a law student graduation, a young brother we're celebrating. So thank you, Your Honor.
No worries.
May it please this honorable court. I'm sorry.
Yes, she has to call the case on the record.
This is the People versus Marcus Benson, ticket number SP 142-80451, refusal to exhibit motor vehicle operator's license. Ticket number SP 142-13631, unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P83363, on behalf of Mr. Marcus Benson. Sir, can you unmute, state your name only for the record, please?
Marcus Benson.
Thank you. Your Honor, after speaking with Brother Prosecutor Goss, we have presented the title for the registration for the vehicle, as well as the second charge, which is, I believe, the refusal. That officer failed to appear. Today is the date and time for a trial. That particular charge, APA is, he's seen all the valid documents. I'm so sorry, Your Honor, it's very loud. So with that said, we would move for dismissal for valid docs on the original charge for the registration, and then we would move for dismissal for failure for complaining witness to appear on the second charge.
Was it the same officer in both cases?
It was not, Your Honor. So Officer Reesky is the officer here for unregistered, and then I believe it's Officer Caswell who was there for or who did not appear. I'm sorry.
Okay, is it correct, Madam Clerk, that Officer Caswell has not appeared either virtually or in person?
That's correct.
Okay, so the court has verified that Officer Caswell did not appear in court. It is now 9:23. The matter was set for, I believe, 8:30. Where the matter will be dismissed without prejudice. As for the other matter where an officer of the court has verified that Mr. Benson does in fact have vehicle registration and insurance, those matters will be dismissed without prejudice as well. You are free to go.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. You and your staff have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
I'm going to bring Bob out so we can do these few that's here. Have a good one, Mr. Benson. You're free to go.
I'm leaving.
I'm here, Madam Clerk. I'm here, Madam Clerk. Let me know ready.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, who was I just speaking with? I don't know who you were. Miss Brown. Taja.
Yes.
Taja.
T-Asia.
T-Asia. Okay, sorry about that, Miss T-Asia.
That's fine. I'm just, if you wonder why I'm in a car, I'm in a lift. I'm on my way to work.
Oh, so you already pled to this case and you just need to pay some money on this case, is what you were saying, correct?
Yes, but I didn't know that the attorney I was in the breakout room with was confused. So the conversation was a little.
No, okay, we don't want to say too much because we're on Zoom. So just.
Right.
I'm gonna put you back in there and then I'll explain to him off the record, okay?
Okay.
I'll put you in room 3.
Okay.
Please give me a moment, everyone. I'm just waiting on your attorney to come out so he can represent you guys. So give me one moment. Bob, did he just leave? Bob, we're ready to call these few cases that's here, if you don't mind.
Sure, we can do that.
Okay, Your Honor.
Yes, I was unmuted.
Okay, we're ready to call these few that's on the screen now.
Okay. And how many more in the breakout room?
We have 2, 3.
There's quite a few. Most of them are ready. There's just a few I gotta follow up with.
It's 12. We have 12 left in the breakout room.
I thought there were only 5 left in the breakout room when I spoke to you
No.
earlier.
Good.
Okay.
You gotta scroll down a little bit more.
Okay, one moment.
Okay. Did you want me to bring the ones that you talked to already, Mr. Bob?
We are ready on Gracie.
And I do have to talk to you about one that's off the record. She came back in, but we'll talk
Okay.
about it. Or chat you.
Okay. Bracey's ready. Bruder.
You're up,
Burnett.
Blakely.
Okay. Barber. I think Bielik he already brought in. Yeah, Blakely. Bowman. Bowman's ready. Boyd is ready.
Okay.
Braxton.
Mhm.
Kyle Brown. Mark Burns.
Mhm.
And then there's a couple others I gotta talk to still.
I think I brought everyone out that you named, the ones that heard me. You did
Okay.
say Braxton, right? Sir, Mr. Boyd, You are on Zoom, sir. You cannot be chewing the gum. And please put your phone on mute for me.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Remember, sir, we are live on YouTube.
Okay,
Put your phone on mute.
put it on mute.
Yes. Okay, we're ready to proceed, Your Honor?
I am ready.
Okay. This is the People versus Mitchell. I don't want to mispronounce your name, sir, but your last name is spelled Bielec. Ticket number SP 1401865 Appearances for the record, starting with the attorney, please.
Todd Zaranek for Mr. Bielik. Please state your name, sir.
Mitchell Stephen Bielik.
Judge, this matter's up for a pretrial today. Mr. Bielik had valid documentation. We'd ask for a dismissal based on that.
Is it on for the vehicle that was involved or just in his name?
Both, Judge.
Okay. So the court will acknowledge that an officer of the court has verified valid documentation. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without.
Thank you, Your
Correction
Honor.
for the record, Your Honor, this was a dismissal for valid license.
Right.
Oh, thank you. So the court has verified that the license is actually valid.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Bielik, you're free to go. It's dismissed without prejudice, sir. Make sure you're keeping those documents up to date. Make sure your license is always up to date and in the car with you at all times.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Your Honor, did we get a stipulation of probable cause?
Oh, shoot. Mr. Z, I'm sorry.
We do, yes.
Okay. Mr. Bielik, you're free to go.
Thank you.
This is the People versus Charles Blake, ticket number SP 1414591, open alcohol passenger. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Todd Zaranek for Mr. Blake. Please state your name, sir.
Charles Blake.
Judge, today's the day and time for a trial. My understanding, the officer did not appear. We'd move for dismissal.
Madam Clerk,
No officer, that's correct.
and who's the officer on that?
It is Jawan Brown.
Okay, so the court will acknowledge that Brown has not appeared. Time is now 10:30. This matter was set for hearing at 8:30. Therefore, the matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Goff, can you give me a call really quickly?
Yes, sure.
Your client is free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
One moment, Madam Clerk.
Okay. Charles Blake, you're free to go, sir. Have a good day.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Tyler, you will be up next, so just be patient, sir. Rachel, please put your phone on mute for me, please. Thank you. Mr. Boyd, please put your phone on mute for me, please.
Okay.
Keep taking yourself off mute. Please keep it on mute until we call your case.
Sorry about that, Madam Clerk. I got disconnected.
Okay, it's okay. Let me make you co-host. Okay. This is the People versus Tyler Bradley, ticket number SP 121979111, driving while license suspended, count 2, improper plates, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with the attorney, please.
Bob Zaranick for the defendant, Your Honor. Please state your name.
Tyler Bradley.
Judge, this matter is up for a pretrial today, and Mr. Bradley did provide insurance, registration, and driver's license. I believe Madam Clerk verified his license. We'd move
That's
for
correct.
dismissal.
Okay, and then you also verified the insurance and the plate information?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will acknowledge that the driver's license is no longer suspended and that the insurance are now up to date, verified by an officer of the court. Therefore, the matters will be dismissed without prejudice. You are free to go. Make sure you keep the vehicle with you at all times.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. This is the People versus Cheryl Brown, ticket number SP 141524001, open alcohol passenger. Appearances for the record, starting with the attorney.
Bob Zaranick for the defendant. Please state your name.
Cheryl Brown.
Judge, Ms. Brown's matter is up for trial, I believe. Let me double check.
Yes, he's scheduled for trial and the officer has no recall, your attorney.
And so we move for dismissal, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, your motion will be granted. The court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Just know that if the officer by chance does recall it and would like to rewrite the ticket without prejudice, means that he can do so, but you are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Brown,
Yes.
you can sign off, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
This is the People versus Donovan Brown, ticket number SP 1417791, reckless driving, and count 2. I believe marijuana could twice the legal limit. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Brown. Please state your name, sir.
Donovan Brown.
Judge, this matter's up for trial today. My understanding that there is, I think it was lack of recollection in this matter, Judge, and we move for dismissal.
You're extremely lucky in this matter, sir. I hope that you consider the lesson and know now how much marijuana you can have. We recognize that it is legal, but you have to have the certain amount. However, the court will acknowledge that an officer of the court has not appeared. Therefore, the matter will be. I'm sorry. Yes, definitely for the record to reflect that the officer did appear, but has no recollection of this matter. Therefore, the matter will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This is the People versus Vincent Bryant, ticket number V1292971. Dog within city less than 30 days, dog license required. Ticket number V1292981, failed to vaccinate dog. Ticket number V1292991, dog restraints. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Bob Zaranick for the defendant, Your Honor. Please state your name, sir.
My name is Vincent Bright. B-I-G-H-T.
The judge, these matters are up for trial today. It's my understanding that the defendant will plead guilty to the nuisance ticket under a 12-month delayed sentence, and the other two matters will be dismissed.
And which one of the offenses is he actually going to plead to?
The
dog restraint, the dog restraint ticket.
Right, which is the 991 ticket.
991. Okay, Madam Clerk. Oh well, Mr. Brown, please. Did you speak to your attorney and he advised you of your rights?
Yes.
And did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Is this camera on, Madam Clerk?
He's in person, Judge.
Oh, thank you. I'm wondering why I can't. Okay.
He is in person.
Thank you. Will it?
It's and the correction for the record is Vincent Bright.
Bright.
My apologies. That was
okay. And so, Mr. Bright, you did have an opportunity to talk to attorneys, and he advised you of your rights?
Yes.
And did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading because you actually?
You went in and out. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You went in and out.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You just went in and out.
Madam Clerk, okay, I'm gonna finish this case and I'm switching devices, Madam Clerk, but don't allow me to join just yet, okay? Just give me one moment. I'm joining now, but do not allow me to join the room just now, okay?
Okay.
No, when I'm ready on the other device. I think you let me in. Did you let me in?
No.
Okay. Mr. Bright, are you able to hear me better now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
So when I asked you, did anyone threaten you, force you, or were you pleading guilty because you were guilty? Did you say yes or no?
Yes, I am guilty.
Okay,
no.
Thank you, sir. You can put your right hand down. And Madam Clerk?
On November 15th, 2022, were you in the area of 11658 Somerset in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And sir, do you own a dog? Did you have a dog at that location?
Yes.
And was your dog properly restrained in the yard, sir?
No.
There's a lot of hesitation. What's going on?
My apologies, Your Honor. No, he wasn't here. He got out of the yard.
Okay, and that's the truth?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulate to probable cause?
We do. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so the court will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Bright for the dog restraint, dismissing all other matters without prejudice. That for that matter, are you working currently, Mr. Bright?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, no problem. If you do, are you able to pay the $220 fees that I assess in the next 2 weeks?
Yes, I can pay it Tuesday.
You can pay it on Tuesday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the court is gonna give you 2 weeks to pay. If you don't pay it by the date that the clerk is going to give you momentarily, then you need to appear back here on this Zoom on that day, Madam Clerk.
June 9th.
So do you understand, Mr. Wright, that if you don't pay it, that you need to appear back on this Zoom? If you have paid it, you don't need to appear, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Understood.
All
I
right,
just
you're free to
wanna-
go.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, don't mean to interrupt, but was this the delayed sentence?
Absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry. So therefore you actually have 3 months to get that paid. And making sure that you do not get any other tickets within time or have any other police contact and it be dismissed, but you do still have to pay it.
And that new date is July the 26th, 8:30.
So scratch the other date. You have to come no matter what. Whether you've paid it or not, you have to come so I can.
I can do it. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can I speak now?
Yes, you can.
Am I able to do it via Zoom?
Can do it via Zoom. I will say that your demeanor is quite different today than it was on Zoom before, but you have to be a little bit more patient on Zoom, okay? Because you see how many people we have, you see how many things we're juggling. So the frustration in your voice comes across sometimes as disrespect.
Can I comment on that from that day? I was at work. And I remember you were telling me like sit down in my courtroom or something like that. One of the kids was at my door. I'm a tennis agent, and one of the kids knocked at my door. And I went to the door, and that's when you were telling me that. So I do apologize for my behavior, however I was acting.
I appreciate that. Thank you. You are free to go.
All right, thank you.
Thanks again. Good luck.
Do you want your paper? Just keep that, give me a moment. I'm doing it now.
So just
You
go
can wait
sit
outside.
down. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If I have logged in, Madam Clerk, will you let me in? It's just showing me that I'm live on YouTube on the other device.
Okay, here I come. You want me to let you in now?
I think so, but please be aware that make sure that it's the same exact way that it is on my phone. And if not,
Well,
then
we can hear you, but I can hear you fine on this one now. You're okay right now.
okay, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
I don't want to switch, but I don't have a preview of here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and do it and tell me if it's okay. And I have the thing down.
Okay.
You should only see the background.
Okay, give me one.
The Zoom background. You don't. Hold on one second.
Your camera's off.
Hold on. It wasn't showing me that. Okay, one moment. Why is this? Start video. Send me because I know it. I think I know what's going on. Yes. Okay, perfect. I'm logging out.
There we go.
We're good now. I'm just gonna do it with my camera off because I can't get stuff to work.
Okay. Is there any particular order you would like for me to go in, Mr. Bott?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Anything, sir. Well, you know what? I know Mr. Bowman had to go to work.
Bowman, is that Joshua?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Boyd, put your phone back on mute, sir. We did not call your case, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. This is the People versus Joshua Bowman, ticket number SP 14079991, unregistered or untitled vehicle, ticket count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, I'm sorry, I need to look that one up. Give me 1 second. Count 3, display alternate license. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Bowman. Please state your name, sir. Mr. Bowman?
Mr. Bowman, if you can hear us, please unmute and say your name for the record.
No, Mr. Bowman is still in the breakout room, that's why.
Oh. Should we?
And for the record, the officer is in the main session as well, so I've tried pulling Mr. Bowman out. He's not coming out, so.
Mr. Zarnick, you may have to go back into the main session and let him know that how to come out, that he has to follow the prompts to come out.
Yeah, I tried to get him out too. I'll run in there. Hold on.
There we go.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Is it Joshua or Juice?
Yes. It's
Did we spell
Joshua.
it wrong, or is that how you spelled it?
I think I might have spelled that wrong.
It's Joshua on the docket.
Thank you. I can do it, Madam Clerk.
I did it.
Oh, you're much faster than me.
Okay, recalling the matter of Joshua Bowman, ticket number SP 14079991. Unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, display alternate license. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Bowman. Please state your name, sir.
Mr. Bowman, will you turn your camera on, unmute your phone, and state your name for the record, sir? This is our second time asking. Mr. Bowman, unmute your phone and state your name for the record.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
State your name, sir.
We can hear you now.
Oh, Joshua Bowman.
Counselor?
Judge, this matter is up for trial today. The officer is present and in the courtroom today.
Would the
There is
officer
a
like to
plea
state
offer.
his name for the record?
Officer Kushiriabi.
Thank you.
Judge, the offer is to plead on the 9991 ticket to improper plates and dismiss the other 2 matters. Mr. Bowman would like to take that offer.
Okay, and is the 9991 ticket the unregistered vehicle or the no insurance?
Unregistered.
Thank you. And Mr. Bowman, that's your understanding? All right, can you sit up, sir? I need you to be as if you're in court.
Yes.
All right, is that your understanding? You wish to take the plea?
Yes.
You had an opportunity to talk to the attorney in the breakout room. Did he advise you of your rights?
Yes.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
That's what you want to call it.
Okay.
Sir, are you guilty or not guilty?
No, I'm not accepting a guilty plea. We'll set this matter for trial.
Your Honor, it's set for trial today, and the officer is here.
Thank you. Thank you. Officer, are you ready to proceed with the trial?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
So I believe, if I don't mean to interrupt again, Your Honor, but Mr. Goss said if we were going to actually have to hold a trial, we have to reschedule.
Officer, is there a date and time that works best for you?
Anytime before June 12th, if you could.
Officer, it's gonna be in-person trial.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Okay. Madam Clerk, will you give a date?
So officer, you said anytime before June 12th?
Yes, ma'am.
Because right now our date is June 23rd. That date won't work for you?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll be out of the country from the 12th through 21st. So after that,
Oh, you'll be back.
Are we able to do it on the 11th? Because if he's going to be traveling on that date, he's going to kind of be
The 12th?
it's going to be, yeah, pressed for time, I'm sure, if he's anything like me.
Okay, you want to do June 12th?
Are you leaving on the 12th, officer?
yes, ma'am. June 12th, early in the morning.
So does
Okay,
the
so
11th work?
Yes,
No,
ma'am. That
no.
works.
No, Your Honor. We're gonna do, how about June 26th? That'll give you enough time.
That works.
Oh, I see.
And it's
Mr.
in
Bowman,
person.
yeah, in person. Does June 26th work for you, Mr. Bowman?
Oh, what time, June 26th?
8:30 a.m. in person at the court, 421 Madison Street.
Can you do 1 o'clock?
No, sir.
That don't work for me. I'll work around that time.
What are your days and time? Because you may have to take off work, sir. That's typically how court works. We can give you a letter for your employer to let them know that you had to be in court.
Yeah, they don't really accept it.
They don't have a choice.
Can you do June 30th?
Madam Clerk?
That's a great date. We can use June 30th.
June 30th, 8:30 a.m. We're adjourning this trial until June 30th, 8:30 a.m. in person. Mr. Bowman, would you like
do I have to bring my lawyer with me? Can he come?
would you like to retain counsel, Mr. Bowman? Are you going to hire?
No, I got my own personal lawyer.
So you're going to retain counsel? That's what I'm asking. Are you retaining a counsel of your own? Yes, please make sure that your lawyer is available on that date. As a matter of fact, we may need to, if you're going to retain counsel, have them call the court immediately so that we can make sure that they have discovery.
Sure.
All right, you're free to go. Next, Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, officer. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem. Have a nice day.
Okay, is the parties ready to proceed on Vincent Blakely?
I'm here.
Okay. This is the People versus Vincent Blakely, ticket number SP 14175911, unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, ticket number SP 14174071, 11 to 15 miles per the speed limit. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Times are minute for Mr. Blakely. Please state your name, sir.
Vincent Blakely.
Judge, this matter is up for trial today. There is a plea offer, and Mr. Blakely would like to accept that offer. The 911 and 912 matters will be dismissed, and the 4071 ticket will be reduced to a blockading. He'd like to take that offer, Judge.
I just bet he would like to take that offer, Mr. Blakely. That is a great offer. And you do understand, you understood your rights and you wish to plead responsible to a civil infraction?
Yes, ma'am.
Stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulate to the four corners of the ticket on a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the court will enter a responsible plea on behalf of Mr. Blakely for blockading and will assess the fines and fees of $175. Mr. Blakely, can you pay that within the next 2 weeks?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you do not pay it by, if you do not pay it by June 9th, you do need to appear back here on this Zoom at 8:30 in the morning.
I got you.
As long as you've paid it, you can ignore that return date.
Oh, so I'm gonna ignore it because I'm gonna pay it.
Okay, you're free to go, sir.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
You too, thank you. Madam Clerk.
Okay, are the parties ready to proceed on Kenneth Bailey?
Ready, Your Honor.
This is the People versus Kenneth Bailey.
Oh, I'm sorry. We are not ready to proceed on that one. I just got that offer in, Judge. I haven't talked to him about the offer.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
And is he, well, why is he in the main session?
I'll put him back
Put
into
him
a
back in
breakout.
there. Thank you. Who are we ready to proceed on, Mr. Zaranek? I see an officer here on Braxton. What's going on with this, with that matter?
Let me look at that one.
We're ready to proceed with that one, correct, Mr.?
Yes.
But I
Yes.
don't see Braxton in the courtroom.
Oh,
They're
I'm
here.
here, but
They're in
I
the-
have a question. I'm the one put in there. I need to talk to my lawyer before my case called because I need to ask some questions. I didn't quite get an understanding.
I mean, Ms. Braxton, we talked a few times, right? And
No, we talked once.
okay.
And you,
Thought it was.
but it
All
was.
right, she can go back.
Okay, ma'am, we're gonna just put you back into a breakout room, okay?
Thank you.
Mr.
Yes, please. Thank you.
So that's two more that we have in the breakout room for Zaranek to talk to when we're done with the cases that are on the screen.
It's more than two more, Your Honor. Mr. Bailey, I need for you to go into your breakout room, sir. Kenneth
No,
Bailey.
I was saying
go
two
to-
additional ones.
I'm not sure how to do that.
I just gave you a prompt, sir, on your screen to join the breakout room.
Could you resend it? Okay.
Thank you. Okay, are we ready for, is it last name Boyd? I don't want to mispronounce this man's first name.
Bandero?
Yeah.
Is that the correct pronunciation? Is it Bandero?
Yeah, Bandera Boyd.
Are we ready to proceed with Bandale Boyd, Mr.
Ready.
Zanuck?
Yes.
Mr. Bailey, I keep giving you the prompt to join the
It's
breakout room.
not letting me do it. It's saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and then disappearing. I clicked it and
Okay,
everything.
do you see any options on your screen to see breakout rooms? Do you see 3 dots at the bottom of your screen?
Yeah, it
It
says
gives you more options. And then
It says
you
more.
click there.
It says more background effect. Disconnect audio with meeting settings.
You don't see anything that says breakout rooms.
No, Your Honor.
This is her court clerk, sir. This is not the judge.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you should see an option that says breakout room, sir. I mean,
How
I
did
can't.
you do it before, Mr. Bailey? This isn't the first time you've had to do it, right?
No, it automatically moved me to there.
No, you had to hit an option to go to the breakout room, sir.
Do I leave and come back? Or?
Can we just go on? I mean, I'm sure the offer isn't that serious. Are these serious charges? Can he just be explained what his offer is if we go off of Zoom or if we go off of YouTube?
We can.
We're gonna have to compromise in this situation.
Okay. What do you want us to proceed with Mr. Boyd first, Your Honor? That's okay.
Did you? Yeah, we could definitely do Mr. Boyd first.
Okay. And it's Bondero. Okay, this is the People versus Bondero Boyd, ticket number SP 1433-5421, driver while unlicensed. Ticket number SP 1433-5351, improper left turn. And Pearson's for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Bob Zaranek for Mr. Boyd. Please state your name, sir. You have to unmute Mr. Boyd.
Oh, I have to unmute him because I muted him. Go ahead. Mr. Boyd, you need to unmute your phone and state your name for the record.
Bandera Boyd.
Judge, there is an offer on this matter. It's up for pretrial today to dismiss the left turn ticket and plead to a failure to display on the 5421 ticket. He's ready to enter that plea.
You had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Zaranek in the breakout room. Did he advise you of your rights, Mr. Boyd?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Madam Clerk.
On February the 13th, 2023, were you in the city of Detroit on Gratiot Avenue?
Yes.
Were you driving
a 2010 Dodge?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
Yeah.
When asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor. We stepped to
Stipulation
probable cause on the dismissal.
Thank you, sir. So the court will enter a plea of guilty on the amended charge of failure to display on behalf of Mr. Boyd and dismiss both the no license and the left turn on the other ticket will be dismissed without prejudice. For the failure to display, Mr. Boyd, are you working, sir?
No, man, I get disability.
Okay. Are you physically able to do community service in lieu of a fee?
Yeah.
You're physically able to do the community service?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to assess a $190 fee, Madam Clerk, and I'm gonna waive the fee.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're all set, Mr. Boyd. You are free to go. Make sure, sir, that you're gonna have to do something. If you're gonna be driving, you have to get your driver's license back, okay?
Okay. I'm trying to do that.
Okay. What are you doing to try to get your license back?
They got me going to a job specialist class.
Is Mr. Goss around?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Zaranek, if he's currently going to a class, I need, if you'd like to make a motion to set his guilty plea aside, we can, have him charged. We can have him plead to allow an unlicensed driver to drive so that he's allowed to get his driver's license. Cause he's actively trying to get his license back.
That'd be fine, Judge. Thank you.
Okay. So do you move to set aside the guilty plea?
We do. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the court will set aside the guilty plea for failure to display and enter in a guilty plea for the amended charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Madam Clerk, make sure that we have that. Allowing an unlicensed driver to drive is what you're going to be pleading to so that it allows you to get your...
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Boyd, I believe you're free to go. Your Honor, are you there?
Thank you.
You're welcome. One moment, everyone. Looks like we're having some issues with our connection. Yeah, we are. So I'm gonna go off YouTube for